Innovation cruising through the GSL, currently up 3-0 against the guy that got second last season. And that's Symbol. Symbol was one of the best Zerg players through the last year and a half of Wings of Liberty, and he didn't do it all through Infestor abuse. This was a guy who was very versatile, and as we saw last game, a very unique player, not afraid to try cool, creative builds. And he's in this terrible spot where, yeah, he's down 0-3. And sure, whenever you play best of sevens and you're a pro gamer, you're going to go down 0-3 sometimes. But this is like the most crazily insurmountable, depressing 3-0 in StarCraft 2 history, where it's like, what is going to stop innovation? Like, well, lightning could strike the studio and it could fry the computers. Uh, I mean, you really like look, that's like your best win condition. Symbol's sitting here to himself thinking like, I've done a crazy cheese rush. I've done a crazy mid game all in. I played the macro game and it felt like I couldn't even get my dick out. Like I didn't even get to his side of the map. Like I played super greedy, got my creep spread to halfway across the map, and then what happened? I was left sort of flummoxed. And it's a very daunting feeling for a pro gamer if you do all sorts of builds, and even when you go toe to toe with someone in a macro game and you're a macro player, and it just feels like Jesus Christ. Like, not only did I lose, but like it wasn't close. There was no back and forth. This guy just feels utterly infallible. As we see Innovation breaking out the CC first, and Symbol asking for a pause. If there was one word I would use to describe innovation in this era, it would be infallible. Because it wasn't just that, oh, he played really greedy, and if he got his 66 workers, it was like, oh, he's going to parade, push, and kill you. This was a guy who, as we have seen throughout the Innovation-a-thon, was crazy at defending cheeses. And what's so interesting about this run is he had to go through the absolute best of the best. This was like some Yu Yu Hakusho dark tournament arc run where he had to face all the best players, and it wasn't just a matter of, oh, well, yeah, he made it to the finals and he got to play like Myunsik and Keen along the way. He's playing Life, Flash, the guys who got first and second at the last GSL, the guy who knocked him out in the last GSL, and he's making them look terrible. These games against Roro and Symbol, this is why I love to watch Innovation play ZVT, because it looked like he was never going to lose. It looked like no matter what you did, he could not be killed. Even whenever you do a big crazy cheese and he plays greedy, you can't kill him. To me, those are the funniest and most interesting games to watch whenever the Zerg players, like, clearly just vexed and feels overwhelmed and outmatched and is just like, well, fuck it. Like, the guy literally six-pooled in the GSL. He did a six-pool Russian game, too. That's like the build that when you get the game for the first time ever and have no clue what's going on, that's what, like, a lot of people, including myself, did for, like, the first couple days we had StarCraft 2. Like, oh, like, I'll just, like, make lings, and, like, what if he has a wall? Like, LOL, then, like, I'll six-pool again next game. And when you get to the point where you're six-pooling, it really is like depressing and shows how you view the series and the player disparity. As we see here, Symbol asking for that pause, and the guy came in and was like, what's going on? He goes like, can I just leave? Like, we both know I'm not going to win, LOL. So here we see your standard Ling Bane bust, and the idea here, if you don't know, is you blow the depots down with the banelings and then you run in with the lings, and Innovation doesn't even have his factory done. And Symbol is just saying, fuck it, there's no way I'm ever going to beat this guy in a macro game. I'm going to blow down the bunker and a depot here. And Innovation doesn't have a backup wall, and it looks like a lot of players would be dead here. But this is Innovation, so let's see what he tries to do. He's going to fight with the SCVs as the Banes go off and do a pretty severe amount of damage, and Innovation loses nearly everything and has to call GG. So Innovation just had nothing there, and Symbol showed up right when he was at his power trough before he got Factory out, and that was Close Positions Red City, which was sort of a abnormal map that got taken out of the pool pretty quickly. So Is this the start of a reverse sweep for Symbol? And Innovation saying, okay, whatever, I'm still up 3-1, that's fine. Wonder if he's going to alter his play and play way safer, because what if Symbol just does the same thing? We'll have to wait and see next freaking match, because that was a crazy all-in.